Assalamu alaikum. Welcome, boys and girls. Ahlan wa sahlan wa marhaban to Madrasah TV show. I'm Ustaz Hamza. Today is Monday, and today, inshallah ta'ala, we are going to start this Madrasah TV show, and we're going to have a lot of fun, boys and girls. Let's have a look at what we're learning today. Well, today, inshallah ta'ala, we are going to be learning so many different things, very exciting things, starting with common words of Qur'an, and then I'm going to teach you a Tajweed lesson, and straight after that, inshallah ta'ala, we are going to hear your recitations. Boys and girls, let me remind you, our last segment is going to be Hadith Corner. We're going to learn a Hadith there, but that's going to be the last segment. Right in between the show, inshallah ta'ala, right in the middle of this show, we are going to learn a Tajweed lesson, and you guys are going to call me to recite, inshallah ta'ala. Bear in mind, right here, we're going to go pray Maghrib and come back, inshallah. Boys and girls, so for those of you who wish to recite, call me in early. Recite and reflect segment is no longer a last segment of this show. It is going to be right in the middle of the show. So if you want to recite, call us in right now. We're going to bring up a WhatsApp number on the screen. We're going to keep it up here, inshallah, for those of you who wish to call in and recite. But the first segment is going to be common words of Qur'an. Are you ready? No, you're not. For those of you live on YouTube, guys, if you don't hit the share button, it means you're not ready. Hit the share button, share it, inshallah ta'ala, share it on your WhatsApp group, Telegram group, share it on your WhatsApp status, send it as a text message to someone, just share the link, it's absolutely free. Hit the share and hit the like button, inshallah ta'ala, and then you'll be ready. Are you ready now? Well, I feel ready. Are you guys ready? Well, joining us on the show, it's Bunny. And Bunny, inshallah ta'ala, is going to be with us throughout the show to give you some badges if you participate. Guys, grab your pen, pencil, and let's make some notes, inshallah ta'ala, together. Now, don't tell me you went to school today and you're very tired. We all are. Nothing new. I mean, if you're tired, don't worry. You learn something, and if you learn something, then the tiredness will go. I don't know. What else can I tell you to convince you to learn? Boys and girls, let's go, inshallah ta'ala, to our masjid. Common words of Qur'an. Welcome. Welcome, guys. We're in a masjid. Today we'll be learning 3 common words of Qur'an. These are the words that you see every time you open the Qur'an. The word is Alim, Wajh, and Nadhir. Alright, boys and girls, we are going to be learning these 3 words today. Let's start with the first one, inshallah ta'ala. Are you all ready? The first word that you see in Qur'an all the time is Alim. Alim. We're going to write down this word, inshallah. We're going to write down this word, inshallah ta'ala, guys, and straight after that, inshallah, we are going to explain. Now, Alim is coming from a word alam. Alam means pain. If I say, I have alam here, it means I have pain here, yeah? So, Alim coming from the word alam. Now, this word comes with another word in Qur'an quite a lot. We're going to come to that in a second. The word is Alim. Alim. The first letter is a Hamza. Alim, barakallahu feekum. Painful. Right? Let's have a look at an example here. Bismillah. عذاب أليم فبشرهم بعذاب أليم. So give them tidings of painful punishment. Who? Well, people who deny truth. People who reject truth. Yes? They will have adhab, punishment. No, painful punishment. Right? Alim, from the word alam. Alam. Alright, guys? Alright. Bismillah. Now, this is not same as alam tara kayfa fa'ala rabbuka. It's not the same. Alam, alim are different words, boys and girls. Barakallahu feekum. Let's go to the second word. You see this word a lot in Qur'an. And the word is wajh. Means face. Yes? Now, this word is used a lot of times in Qur'an, but it has different meanings. One common meaning, not in Qur'an. Arabs, when they use this word, yeah, they use it a lot to say like they're trying to hype up something and they're trying to pick something up. So I would say, for example, and those of you Arabs, you would know this, huh? You would say to someone, And if you don't finish your homework by the time I get home, وَهَذَا وَجْهِي. Huh? And they say so many things with it. What I'm trying to say is that if I get home, and you haven't done the homework, you see my face, I'm warning you. Something like that. Now, we don't use this in English. We don't say it like that, yeah? We probably say something similar to it. But wajh in Arabic means face, yeah? Now, let's have a look at an example in Qur'an of this word. Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. إِلَّا بِتِغَاءَ وَجْهِ رَبِّهِ الْأَعْلَى. By only seeking the face of his Lord Most High. You see here, the word face is used as acceptance. Allahu Akbar. Example. I will give charity لِوَجْهِ اللَّهِ. I will give charity for the sake of Allah. But look at the word I used. لِوَجْهِ اللَّهِ. سَامِحْهُ لِوَجْهِ اللَّهِ. Forgive him for the sake of Allah. You see, لِوَجْهِ اللَّهِ. So this is used as a symbol to say, yes, in a way you're trying to say that, how can I put this? Okay, this is not related to Qur'an, so I don't want to say something, but let's say in Arabic you would say, you see, the face is like the most noticeable thing about you, yes? It's like the most noticeable thing about you, like people know you with your face. And a lot of times people, and Arab in the past, they used to use it as a symbol of respect and honor, and even the hair, yeah? So for example, Arabs in the past, when they fight with each other, they would say, I'll make sure that your hair touch the ground, or I'll see them, your hair, I'll see them in a mud. What they're trying to say is that this, the highest thing in your whole body, which is hair, I'm going to bring it down. It means you are going to go down. So it's used symbolically here. But what we're trying to learn here is the word wajh in Qur'an, and we learned wajh means face, although it is used as symbolically, slightly different. So it's not really just wajh. But there we go, wajh, yeah? Can we use this word in Arabic if we were to literally say face? Yeah, you can. For example, عندي جرح. I have a small scratch. When? Where? You say, على وجهي. On my face. Okay. Now, we also use this word in other languages. For example, you would say in Arabic, he said that to me on my face. Now, it doesn't mean he climbed on your face and he said it to you, What you're trying to say, he said it right in front of you, yeah? So, Arabs, they use it just like that. They say, هذا فعل كذا كذا قدام وجهي. He did that right in front of my face, on my face. All right, guys. Next word. Now, this is a very common word in Arabic. Yep. And the word is nadir. Nadir, warner. Now, this word is also coming from a root word, nadara. Noon, dhal, and ra. Noon, dhal. I hope you guys are writing this. Nadara. Nadr. Okay. Nadr. Nadartuka. I have warned you. Nadir. That person is a nadir. He is a warner. Let's have a look at an example in Qur'an, boys and girls. هذا نذير من النذر الأولى. This prophet is a warner like earlier ones. Subhanallah. The Prophet alayhi salatu wasalam. Guys, say alayhi salatu wasalam. You know, masjid. I have to remind you this. Boys and girls, he was a Nadir and Bashir. The Prophet ﷺ, he was a warner, and he was also someone who gave glad tidings. Warner to people who don't want to listen. People who don't want to listen to the truth. There's a warning. There's a severe punishment. Alim, adhabun alim, for those who don't pay attention, who don't change their mind, who don't accept the truth. And on the other hand, glad tidings for those who accept the truth and they try their best. May Allah make us among those. Say Ameen. Boys and girls, so we learned 3 common words of Qur'an, and I want you to remember them. The best way you can remember these words, well, if you actually practice them in verses that I read to you. I want you guys to open the Qur'an and try to find these words. Alim, Wajh, Nadir. That's a small activity. If you do that, I'm certain that you are going to remember these three words, inshallah ta'ala. Alim, from alam, wajh, yes, and then we have nadhir, nadhar, and there's also the same word nadhir came in Qur'an, nadhara ma kana ya'budu aba'una. Yeah, the word nadhir came in so many different ways. One of them is nadhara, yeah? Okay, boys and girls, we're going to take a short break, inshallah, and come back. Remember, after the break, we are going to do our Tajweed segment and recitation. Let me hear your recitation. If you guys are ready, give me a call, inshallah ta'ala, on the number that you will see on the screen. Give us a call now. Recitation segment is going to be the next segment, and the following segment, Hadith, is going to be our final segment. And if you made some notes, send them to me on the WhatsApp number. I'll share them with everyone on the screen. I'll see you guys after a short break. Assalamu alaikum. Assalamu alaikum. Welcome back, boys and girls, to Madrasah TV show. Let's have a look at what we're learning today. I'm Ustaz Hamza. Today, inshallah ta'ala, we are going to be learning Tajweed, and I would love to hear your recitations now. We're not going to hear your recitation at the end of the show like we used to. We are going to be hearing your recitations now. So give us a call right now if you are ready to recite. Barakallahu feekum. Let's have a look at what we're reciting today. Well, let's go to Tajweed list first.
أرجو به أن ينفع الطلاب والأجر والقبول والثواب.
أهلا وسهلا. Let's recite together. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. لا أقسم بهذا البلد وأنت حل بهذا البلد ووالد وما ولد لقد خلقنا الإنسان في كبد أيحسب أن لن يقدر عليه أحد يقول أهلكت مالا لبدا أيحسب أن لم يره أحد. بارك الله فيكم. Let's compare two different types of ghunnas here. In both of these examples, we are looking at idgham. Yes? So have a look at this. أيحسب al-lay. Al-lay. What's happening here? Well, we are merging noon with the lam. And in the next example, we are merging noon with ya. Notice the difference. Al-lay. Again. Al-lay. When we say al, we are not doing any ghun. We're not doing any ghunna. When we are joining this with ya, we are doing ghunna. Al-lay. In both cases, we are merging some letters together. Another example. Al-lam. Here we are merging noon and lam together. Rather than saying an-lam, we are saying al-lam. So, we call this idgham. Sometimes we have idgham with ghunna, idgham without ghunna. What is idgham? When you merge two letters together so they can become easy to pronounce. وَوَالِدٍ. This is idgham with ghunna. لَن يَقْدِرَ. This is idgham with ghunna. Yes? But when we say مَا لَل, idgham, merge, but without ghunna. مَا لَل لُبَدَ. We don't say مَا لَل. We don't do ghunna. Let's go to recite and reflect segment and hear some recitations.
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم.
Welcome, boys and girls. Let me remind you once again, we are going to listen to your recitation now, and in the next segment, recitation segment is not going to be the final segment. In the last segment, we are going to learn a hadith together. Let's go to our first caller of the day. Zaid, assalamu alaikum.
وعليكم السلام ورحمة الله تعالى وبركاته. How are you?
Alhamdulillah, boys and girls. A caller from New York. Zaid, how are you?
Very well.
Ready?
Yes, very well.
Bismillah, Bismillah. Go ahead.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. لا أقسم بهذا البلد وأنت حل بهذا البلد ووالد وما لقد خلقنا الإنسان في كبد أيحسب أن لن يقدر عليه أحد يقول أهلكت مالا لبدا أيحسب أن لم يره أحد ألم نجعل له عينين ولسانا وشفتين وهديناه النجدين.
MashaAllah, tabarakallah. May Allah bless you. He read one extra line. May Allah bless you. Very, very good. Well done. May Allah bless you. Very good, mashallah. Next caller, Muhammad Thabit. Boys and girls, lines are open for those of you who wish to recite. Assalamu alaikum, Muhammad.
وعليكم السلام ورحمة الله وبركاته. How are you, Ustaz Hamza?
Alhamdulillah. How are you, Muhammad?
I am fine, alhamdulillah.
تفضل يا محمد تفضل.
Okay, inshallah. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. لا أقسم بهذا البلد وأنت حل بهذا البلد ووالد وما ولد لقد خلقنا الإنسان في كبد أيحسب أن لن يقدر عليه أحد يقول أهلكت مالا لبدا أيحسب أن لم يره أحد صدق الله العظيم.
ما شاء الله تبارك الله. Extraordinary. I would say extraordinary. Let's see if we can hear a few more reciters before we take a short break. Sarah is the next reciter. Assalamu alaikum, Sarah.
وعليكم السلام ورحمة الله وبركاته.
Welcome, Sarah. How are you today?
I am fine, alhamdulillah.
Sarah, you can start.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. لا أقسم بهذا البلد وأنت هل بهذا البلد ووالد وما ولد لقد خلقنا الإنسان في كبد يقدر عليه أحد يقول أهلكت مالا لبدا أيحسب أن لم يره أحد
ما شاء الله. There we go. Okay, a little bit louder and clearer. May Allah bless you guys. When we recite Qur'an, we recite it nice and loud, yeah? Very good recitation, sir. I would like to hear your recitation once again. A little bit louder though. Ikram, assalamu alaikum.
وعليكم السلام ورحمة الله وبركاته. How are you, Ustaz?
Very well, and how are you today?
Alhamdulillah, fine.
Welcome early to the show. Ikram, let's hear your recitation before we go on a break.
Okay, inshallah. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. لا أقسم بهذا البلد وأنت هل بهذا البلد ووالد وما ولد لقد خلقنا الإنسان في كبد أيحسب أن لن يقدر عليه أحد يقول أهلكت مالا لبدا أيحسب أن لم يره أحد صدق الله العظيم.
MashaAllah, tabarakallah. That was an extraordinary recitation. Boys and girls, it's time for us to go and pray Maghrib. We're going to be back, inshallah ta'ala, after the break to hear more recitations. Remember, lines are open for those of you who wish to call and recite. Give us a call. Last segment is not going to be a recitation segment. Our last segment, inshallah, is going to be Hadith. We're going to learn Hadith in Hadith corner. Also, if you wrote some notes from our first segment, send them to me on the WhatsApp number. Let me show them to everyone and give you guys a badge. I'll see you after a short break. Stay with us. Assalamu alaikum. Welcome back, boys and girls, to Madrasah TV show. We're going to go back to our Recite and Reflect segment.
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم.
Let's continue with the recitations, inshallah. For those of you who haven't called me in yet, boys and girls, there's a number on the screen. You can call us now. Call the number below if you wish to recite, inshallah ta'ala. We'll listen to your recitation once again. And then there will be a small gap, break for us to go and pray Maghrib, and then we can come back. Let's hear some more recitations before we go on a break. Also, I received some beautiful notes from you guys. Why don't you guys keep sending them? Send me all the rest of them on the WhatsApp number that you see on the screen. Let me give you guys a badge. You're going to get a badge if you send me your calligraphy, inshallah ta'ala. Send me your calligraphy on the, not calligraphy, whatever notes you have made. Send them to me, inshallah, on the WhatsApp number. Abdul Wahid, assalamu alaikum. Assalamu alaikum. Oh.
وعليكم السلام ورحمة الله وبركاته.
Very well, alhamdulillah. And how are you today?
Alhamdulillah, Alhamdulillah, fine.
تفضل بسم الله.
Okay, I can't. Now I can. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. لا أقسم بهذا البلد وأنت حل بهذا البلد ووالد وما ولد لقد خلقنا الإنسان في كبد أيحسب أن لن يقدر عليه أحد يقول أهلكت مالا لبدا أيحسب أن لم يره أحد.
ما شاء الله تبارك الله. That was amazing. Oh no. Go back at least. Boys and girls, أهلا وسهلا. Those of you who wish to call in and recite, give us a call inshallah ta'ala on the number right now. We'll hear a few more reciters before we take a break. I've got some beautiful things to show you. Next caller, assalamu alaikum. Boys and girls, we're going to get the next caller ready inshallah ta'ala, reciting verse number 1 to verse number 7. I thought it was 9. Was verse number 1 to verse number 7 from Surah Al-Balad. Full of qalqalas, this surah is laqad, khalaq, kabad. Lot of qalqalas, yes. Assalamu alaikum.
Walaikum salam.
Welcome to the show. And who's calling?
Muhammad.
Did you say Muhammad?
Yes.
Assalamu alaikum. What's your name?
Muhammad.
Muhammad, how are you today?
Good.
Welcome. Are you reciting Surah Al-Balad?
Yes.
Can you read it on your own?
No.
Together. Let's read it together. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim.
Yeah, I can recite it on my own, but not by heart.
Okay, go ahead.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. لا أقسم بهذا البلد وأنت حل بهذا البلد ووالد وما ولد لقد خلقنا الإنسان في كبد أيحسب أن لا يقدر عليه أحد يقول أهلكت مالا لبدا أيحسب أن لم يره أحد.
ما شاء الله. يقول أهلكت مالا لبدا. بارك الله فيك. يقول أهلكت مالا لبدا. Let's have a look at some minor errors there. أحد. And then we have كبد. You also have بلد. بارك الله فيكم. Yeah, بلد. بارك الله فيكم. Now, what we're going to do here, we're going to give him a silver badge, and let me show you some beautiful things here. Are you guys ready? Right. So the students who've sent me some notes from the segments that we learned, some of them from Friday, but let's have a look, inshallah ta'ala. Oh, these are the calligraphies from Saturday, mashallah, tabarakallah. Boys and girls, we had a calligraphy segment this Saturday, and you know what, I'm going to just go back to the first one, إِنَّا أَرْسَلْنَا إِلَيْكُمْ رَسُولًا شَاهِدًا عَلَيْكُمْ. So, here, have a look at this, starting from this. Who's this by? MashaAllah, tabarakallah, Salihah. Have a look at this. Muhammad Thana'ullah. Thana'ullah. Muhammad Thana'ullah. So this is from a calligraphy segment on weekend. This is by Khaira. Beautiful, beautiful. Asma, mashallah, tabarakallah, inna arsalna. So the ra is attached to sin. We want to keep them separate. Two separate letters, ra and then sin, yeah? Keep that in mind. MashaAllah, tabarakallah. Maryam, may Allah bless you. Maryam, very, very good. Guys, so those of you who are calling in now, may Allah bless you all. We'll take the rest of the callers tomorrow. So, our recitation segment is now second and the third segment. It's no longer the last segment of this show. We're going to come back, inshallah ta'ala, after Salatul Maghrib to learn Hadith in the Hadith corner. So, if you wish to recite, inshallah, call tomorrow, but call in early. Call in early. Have a look at this. This is by Maryam Khan, mashallah, tabarakallah. Would like to hear which one do you guys think is the best one? MashaAllah, tabarakallah. This is by Maryam Dazim, name of Allah Al-Bari, a segment we do every Friday. Ismail Mutlib, sharing 3 common words that he learned today. Have a look at this. Huzair, MashaAllah, tabarakallah. May Allah bless you, Huzair. Very, very good. Very good. Have a look at this one. By Salihah, Waj, Nadir, painful. Ooh, look at those drawings. It's like drawing that explains itself. Muhammad Thana'ullah, we had a look at this one already. Ameenah. MashaAllah, tabarakallah. Ameenah. Keep it up, mashallah, tabarakallah. Let's go. All match! Mashallah, tabarakallah. And we got a few more. Of course, Zaid. Floating words. The floating. The flying. Boys and girls, here's the last one. You're going to love it. Look at that. Look at that, mashallah, tabarakallah. Look at the design. Mashallah. And look at those drawings. Underneath each word, there's a drawing. And the drawing sort of explains it. That drawing is a bit scary, you know, that the person and then it looks like, oh my God! That hurts! Well done, Fatiha, by the way. Well done. I'm going to give an extraordinary one. All right, boys and girls, we're going to take a short break, inshallah ta'ala, and come back. And we shall continue. Boys and girls, stay with us, inshallah ta'ala. Short break. We'll be back. Assalamu alaikum. alaikum. Welcome back, boys and girls, to Madrasah TV show. In this last segment, we're going to learn something very exciting. Let's have a look, inshallah ta'ala, at all the segments we have done. Boys and girls, we started with the common words in Qur'an, Tajweed root, and we heard some beautiful recitations. And I've also shown you some beautiful notes that I received from our students in this segment. But now, after Maghrib Salah, we are going to go to a corner. Call it Hadith corner. Are we all ready? Today's Hadith is going to be a very important one. Bismillah. Now, I have something to share with you. Something very interesting. I don't want to backbite anyone, so I'm going to make it very indirect. I met this person once upon a time, and I met him second and third upon a time as well. This person, every time I spoke to him, he was trying to tell me something which is not true, but because I was young, I heard what he had to say, and I thought I actually believed what he was saying. And he was telling me something, and he said, life is very difficult. I said, okay. He said, no. I said, oh, okay, then. Very difficult. I said, okay. Then, okay. And he said, it's not easy to be successful. Very hard. He said, you have to work very hard. I was getting scared. I said, oh, you know what? I don't want to grow up. I just want to be a child. If life is so difficult, what? And then he heard the stories that he have to tell us. Stories. Sleepless nights and studying. You know, when he says studying is hard, I didn't want to see him again. Ever again. Yeah? But he used to tell me always that life is so hard, so difficult. You know what? There is an element of truth in that. Yes, life is difficult. Most of you watching this, you're kids. I hope well-behaved kids. I hope. Now, you think life is as fun as you're a kid? No, it's not. You look at your dad, you look at your mom. Life is not simple. Huh? Especially if you keep dropping stuff on the carpet and your mom have to clean it. And you're not taking a personal responsibility of cleaning that thing. You're not doing that. So life gets hard, yeah, when you grow up. Now, it's not extremely hard. And we shouldn't really think of it as hard. It is what it is. Yes? And if you ever get a chance in life to do things in an easy and simpler manner, you should. You should. Yeah? So have a look at this. You see the background? Yeah? So when we were building the background, I wanted to bring real books and put them there. And I realized if I bring real books, then I have to do the dusting and cleaning and all of that. It's going to get very long. So we said, you know what? Let's not bring real books. I mean, these are real books. I mean, they're not real, but they're real. So when you have a chance, when you have an opportunity to make things easy, why not? And guess what? It's a sunnah of the Prophet ﷺ. Today's hadith is going to be quite surprising to some of you. Not all of you, some of you. Narrated by Aisha radiallahu anha. Who is Aisha radiallahu anha? I want to see some comments, guys. I want to see some comments. Who is Aisha radiallahu anha? Whenever I'm asking, what's her relationship to the Prophet ﷺ? We all know she's a Sahabiya. Whenever Allah's Messenger was given a choice between two matters, he would choose the easier course as long as it was not sinful to do so. But if it was sinful, he was most strict in avoiding it. Alayhi salatu wassalam. What a beautiful hadith. What a beautiful hadith. Now going back to the story I was telling you. Yes, life can be difficult. There are things in life that are not easy. But if you have a choice to do things in an easy, simple way, why not? Why not? It doesn't mean you're lazy. It doesn't mean you're not. It just means that you're working smarter rather than working harder. I'm sure you guys have heard this phrase a lot of times, yeah? The phrase is work smart, not hard. Yes? Subhanallah. So once there was this guy, and he gave two guys. One guy gave two guys. All we have is guys. He gave two of these guys a task. Massive box. And the box was stuffed with so many things inside it, like a wooden box, yeah? And he gave the task for both of these boys, or men, to take this box all the way to the other side. Now, there was a massive distance between this box, or where these guys are standing, and there. So the guy number one, he said, you know what? I'm going to push this box all the way. Now, I can imagine pushing a box like this is not easy, especially if you have to push it all the way there. So this guy struggled. And by the time it was 12, midday, he reached almost half the distance. He started early morning. Whereas the other guy, he said, you know what? All I have to do is to take this yellow box, the yellow circle to the other side. The box is not important. So what he did, he opened the box. He opened the box. He opened the box and he got rid of the box. And so now he have this yellow thing which was wrapped in something like this. And he started pushing it. And you can imagine how easy would it be for him to get this round circle to the other side. Because it's easier to push something that is round than something that is square. Yes? So, alayhi salatu wassalam, if he was given a choice to choose between two things, he would choose aysarahuma, the easier option. Yes, boys and girls, the easier option. Now, unless it's something haram, I'll give you guys an example. You have to wake up for Fajr. You have to. No, you have to. Yes, I'm not saying you should, I'm saying you have to. It's easier to wake up for Fajr if you just listen to your parents and go to bed early. It's just easier. Yes, it's harder to wake up for Fajr once you're in bed, and you waste your time, and then you go to sleep at 11, 12. It's harder to wake up for Fajr like that. Why wouldn't you choose the easier option? It's easier. It's easier to read Qur'an in the beginning of the day. It's harder to read it during later on when you come back from school after the late night. It's harder to read it then. Why wouldn't you read it early morning? Why wouldn't you? Now you see, specifically in this hadith, the end of this hadith is, unless it's sinful. Now, listen to me. Don't tell me, Ustad, I can wake up and pray Fajr at 8 a.m. Allah maaf kare. Now, I mean, Fajr, I'm not sure the exact time, but you can pray it at 6:30. Some masajid pray at 6:30. Why do you want to pray Fajr when you wake up? After the sunrise? Why? You should pray on time. Yeah? So now, if you use this hadith to not pray on time and tell yourself, I'm going to pray when I wake up, that's wrong now. Yeah? You can't use it. You can't say, it's easy for me not to pray, so I'm not going to pray. Don't be that smart. That's not being smart. Now you are avoiding something that is an obligation on you, and that becomes wrong. Boys and girls, pay attention, inshallah ta'ala, and remember, in life, if you have a choice to do things in a simpler and easier manner, go with that, inshallah ta'ala. It is the sunnah of the Prophet ﷺ. And if you keep this hadith in mind, teach this hadith to someone, tell someone this hadith, so you remember it. If you follow this hadith and you do things in a simpler, easier manner, guess what? You will be rewarded because you're following the sunnah. Oh, mashallah, tabarakallah. We just found a way to make our lives easy, and we also found a way to earn rewards. Because so much rewards. Boys and girls, I'll be seeing you tomorrow, inshallah ta'ala, at 4 p.m. with some brand new segments, inshallah ta'ala. Tune in tomorrow, and for those of you watching live on YouTube, hit the share like button. I'll see you tomorrow. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.